to another episode. My name is Bertrand, and I'm your friend, I'm your uncle, I'm your brother. I'm that person that's here to tell you the truth. Now, confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, especially when you get out of a relationship, because the world is blurry, and I really thought I was the only person going through some of this shit. Okay. Confidence is key because it's going to help you accomplish whatever goals you have in mind, or it's going to allow you to set goals. Now, today is a reaction video, and this one comes from a woman who's actually snitching on women. Now, before we get into this clip, I gotta ask you guys, is she doing this for business purposes or is she doing this for romance purposes? And then something to keep in mind: wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger? Now, the most important question will be, why is she snitching on women? All right, let's check her out.
Of the year we used to.
Yeah.
I don't. Nine out of 10 women.
Yeah.
And it's coming from a woman.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 women who have a male best friend has that male some point in time of their friendship. Say whatever you want to say. I see it from experience. I am around these women. Okay. I had a girlfriend who was sleeping with a guy. They might have slept together like twice, and then determined they're better off being friends. So they hang out, they go to bars together, but they before. You understand?
I respect you so much
I
for this.
understand a man feeling some type of way about that. Like, yes, they him. They him. I don't care. Y'all can lie all y'all want.
Yes.
Y'all these. At least be a woman about your and say, yeah, me and him used to mess around.
Yeah.
And if you really care about the man that you with, leave that alone. Like, he's not, you don't owe him nothing because y'all been friends. Y'all were intimate at one point. That's gonna make your current boyfriend feel some type of way. Yeah,
Oh my God, I knew it. I knew them was lying. I knew that was lying. That bitch. You know what? This is something that I definitely always knew. Why? Because I usually spent time on the best friend side. Now, the difference is, when I was the best friend, I would leave my homegirls alone because I had some beautiful homegirls. Oh my God. But before I get into that, because I'll definitely tell that story, but before I get into that, I want to tell you guys, to me, this sounds like this could possibly be romance. And to me, she sounds like the companion. She sounds like the woman that is looking to get back to that man or looking to keep a man. And here are 3 reasons why. Number 1, she's telling the truth. Why is she telling the truth? Well, as I just stated, it sounds like she's trying to keep a man, or it sounds like she's trying to get a man, right? And truth will definitely help you with that, because as a man, I can tell you I value honesty and being truthful, because now I know where I stand, I know what moves I can make, and for me, it just seems like life is a little more organized and I can get things done. She said 9 out of 10 women. I want you guys to pay attention to the stat she gave. And I don't want you to be delusional and think you have the one girl that has male friends that she ain't getting it in with. Because if you do, you will be just as delusional as you hear men say women are. Now, to a degree, we are definitely delusional because we're basing things on facts, whereas women are basing things on feelings. So if they have a male best friend, or if they have male best friends, then that tells you a lot. That tells you all you really need to know.
All you gotta do is call him up and say, hey, and he will drop whatever it is that he is doing.
Now, the beautiful women that I had as friends, some of them I actually did get it in with, because the goal was not to be friends. The goal was actually to build a relationship through friendship.
And then determined they're better off being friends.
Right? That was actually the goal at the time. But for some of those beautiful women, oh my God, for some of those beautiful women that I had as best friends, I left them alone when they got into relationships for 2 reasons. Number 1 is I knew that I was a threat in her man's mind, meaning he probably was already gonna feel like I'm smashing. I mean, come on, I'm 6'3", I'm in shape, right? I was a model, actor, whatever the case may be, right? So in a man's mind, that means something, right? I mean, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of facts that he can stack up to say, man, y'all must be messing around. The next thing is, I didn't want to be a distraction for her, because if she can confide in me, that means she's not going to confide in him, which means she's not going to give him 100% of her. So again, we're just talking about truth. Now, let's move on. Let's move into the next thing. And the next thing is, it sounds like she wants to separate herself from the others. A thought that I had that really, really stuck with me is, queens do not blend in with concubines. They're going to make sure you see them as rare and that you see them as royalty. They're not going to act, talk, and behave like other women. They're going to do things in a more honorable fashion because they realize how rare and how special they really are, more and beyond their sexuality. Now, some women just really get stuck on that, but it sounds like this woman is looking to separate herself from all of the other ones. Also keep in mind, friends with benefits means I don't have to deal with the liabilities. I don't have to deal with her when she's feeling bad. I don't have to deal with buying her things and her not being satisfied with whatever I bought, or her not being satisfied with the food that was bought, right? Like, the benefits are we get to laugh, smile, play, and, you know, that thing that everybody loves to do. We're all grown-ups here. Now, let's move into number 3, being chose, right? Being chose to be a wife. Now, this is important because it sounds like she's weighed out her pros and the cons and realized, you know what? I would rather be on this side than that side, because life is easier, is better, and at the end of the day, these women over here are not going to do what this man is going to do for me. So in my eyes, this is a good thing, but you still have to watch her actions, because she's acknowledging that male friends means there's a huge possibility that sex or cheating on you will definitely happen, or is possible to happen.
And I'm just coming from a woman. 9 out of 10 women who have a male best friend has that male some point in time.
This is why I tell men to reinvent yourself, not because of one particular woman, but really because of yourself. Better mind, better body, better finances. This allows you access to a lifestyle that is completely different from a lifestyle that you live. I'm speaking from this experience, right? Because I'm finally starting to level up. I'm being able to go to sporting events, jet skis. Some people snowboard. Some people go out in the nature and they hike. Some people travel the world and go to different places. Some people, there's a lot of different things that you can include in your lifestyle. Some people really love to go out and eat at different restaurants because it's a different experience, right? They like the ambiance and everything at the restaurant. So that's why I'm telling you guys to reinvent yourself, because life can be beautiful, but you have to set yourself up a certain way. Multiple streams of income. Make sure you're investing money in starting some type of retirement plan. Now, after you reinvent yourself, adapt to dating. The reason I'm saying this is because when it comes to women, would you rather have a woman who understands the male and female dynamic, meaning it's hard or it's impossible for men and women to be friends? I just told you guys, those beautiful women that I had as best friends, I haven't spoken to those women in a long time. Like a long time, so much so to where if we see each other, it's going to be all good, and we may get back in touch and we may start talking again, right? But would you rather have a woman who understands that dynamic, or a woman that's going to try to fool you into believing that that dynamic does not exist, or she's going to try to fool you into thinking that she can be friends with other men? That's why you want to adapt, because you want to see all the different types of women so you can make a decision on what type of woman you need, or what type of woman you want or desire in your own life. This is why I also tell you, enjoy the hookup culture, because friends with benefits is what sounds like this video really should be about. Think about it. The benefit outweighs all the liabilities. For me, the benefits put a smile on my face. But when you get into a long-term relationship or a marriage, those smiles will eventually turn into frowns, only because people get tired of each other, right? The more time you spend with somebody, the more things you notice, because nobody's amazing all the time. You're gonna have that time where you don't feel like doing nothing. She's gonna have that time where she don't feel like doing nothing. And now the compromise has to come in somewhere, but somebody's not gonna always like losing or not getting their way. So that's going to be a challenge. But remember, in the hookup culture, there's flings, friends with benefits, situationships. You even have the pretenders. So that's why it's important to watch a woman's actions. And if you're a woman, it's important to watch the man's actions, because it's going to tell you what he's looking to do, right? I mean, if he's working all the time, if he's doing what he needs to do, just like if a woman is going out on girls' nights out, it tells you how serious a person really is. Now, with all this being said, I have to ask you guys, which side of the fence are you on? Would you rather date or be with a woman who understands this? Or would you try to be with a woman who acts like she doesn't know that this exists? Why do you think she's snitching on women? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming a better person. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.